Welcome to the Creation of Joy. My name is Nir Peretz and I am at the Hanging Gardens of Bali. Today we are overlooking the rainforest and the subject of today is the gift. And what do I mean by the gift? We talked about the way that we perceive time. We talk about how precious is every day, and today I want to elaborate a little bit about this subject. So we live our life, and for most of our life we think that it's endless. We wake up every morning, it's as though we almost being born again, and at the end of the day when we fall asleep, it's the end of another day, it's an end of a life. We perceive it as endless experience. We don't really ready to the end of it. So whether you are unfortunate and you finish your life prematurely, or you are fortunate and had an opportunity to have a full life, once that set day arrive and it's the end of your life, you suddenly understand the essence of life and understand that life is actually a gift. And every little thing that we do every day are actually, for most of us, most of the time, are pleasurable. Whether it's having our coffee for breakfast, whether it's driving to work or from work, small little things in life, chit-chatting with a friend, many mundane things that we don't value, they're actually pleasurable. So most of the time, for most of the people, we are gaining pleasure from every moment we are here and we are living, and every single day and every single minute of that day is pleasure. I tend to hear a lot of stories about people who unfortunately finish their life prematurely, and sometimes it's really heartbreaking, the circumstances. Sometimes it can be a disease that cut your life short, and sometimes it can be an accident or other reasons. But I also hear about people who had very long and perfect life, but when that day finally arrive, we are not really ready for it. It's shocking that suddenly we have arrived to that day and it's all over. And this is where we need to understand and cherish the present and cherish now. So when we go through our day, we need to ask ourselves, what is it that we want to do with this precious gift, with this time of ours? And quite often I'm catching myself of making a mistake. Let's say going to a restaurant and something gone wrong, and then I'm complaining for it, and by complaining I'm actually making the recipient of the complaint feeling not good. Now, I seldom do that, but sometimes it's justified. However, quite often later I regret it. I feel not good that I've done it, because despite the fact that something went wrong in the service, I gone and make the recipient or the person feel not good. And then when I kind of zoom out and think about what happened there, I've ordered something, I didn't get what I want, they made a mistake. But hold on a minute. Overall, I've been in a beautiful place. Overall, got very good service, enjoy lots of other dishes, and one of the things wasn't right. And why did I complain? Because of my expectation. They're too high. Because of my ego. I couldn't contain it. And my ego is my enemy. And this is where it is, and this is where we need to understand our mind, to unfold it, to go all the way backward to the deep understanding between our subconscious and conscious and see when is it that our conscious are surrendering to our subconscious, to this overwhelming feeling of dissatisfaction or anger. And we simply, even when it's justified, unloading something that is unnecessary, because if we wouldn't have unload, we would forget about it right away, and in a way, by preventing the bad feeling on another person, because it's not our job to fix the world or fix every individual, just by not inflicting unpleasure, in a way we have inflicted joy, we created joy, and that means that we've done something good. So every moment is a gift, and we have to ask ourselves on the micro level how to create more joy and prevent the opposite of joy. And then also on the philosophical level, look at the big picture and see how we creating the maximum joy. And by fulfilling this mission, we making every moment, every day of our life meaningful. And overall, when the ultimate day arrives, we see that our life were not a waste, because we gave so many people pleasure, and we are the recipient of unbelievable and constant pleasure. Thank you again for joining me, and see you at the next episode.